Bro, imagine your grandma celebrating after you die. Boy, that'd be crazy. I want to find out how her son died. Let me find out how the son died. Hey, if you're new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Come to the Twitch. Hey. That's all I got. All I gotta say is that, hey, if you're watching on YouTube and you come to the Twitch, hey, the first 3 people to come to the Twitch, you're getting mod. Is that not a good enough incentive? You get mod, bro. If you follow the Twitch and you come my next stream, you get mod, bro. Okay, you get mod. I don't care. I don't care if you 10. I don't care if you 12. I don't care if you 38. I'll give you mod in the chat. Simple. But you like it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Get to the vid though. Let's get to the vid.
Alive? He's not? Oh, good.
Yo!
Oh, thank you.
This is 63-year-old Cynthia Citabaka, a once beloved grandmother and wife who chillingly was hiding
What's her name?
Citabaka.
Cynthia Citabaka? This sounds like a killer grandma.
A once beloved grandmother and wife who chillingly was hiding a dark secret. When Cynthia suffered a stroke, her daughter Laura agreed to let her stay in their guest house while she recovered, allowing her to live in comfort near her family. But comfort is far from what Cynthia experienced, as inside the lavish, expensive house in California lived a troubled and unhappy family.
My brother would tell me that she didn't approve of the way he disciplined the kids. On the other hand, my brother didn't approve the way she would discipline his kids.
While outwardly being known as an agreeable and friendly guy, Laura's husband Jawad was secretly.
But like, what do you mean discipline the kids? Like, how do you have 2 different ways to discipline the kids? Like if she's putting them at timeout and then he beating their, or is it like, or she beating their, he's like, don't hit my kids. You know, you gotta specify that.
Outwardly being known as an agreeable and friendly guy, Laura's husband Jawad was secretly a harsh and aggressive father. In what he simply called tough love, he would verbally and physically abuse his family, as well as break his children's toys when they misbehaved.
My Aunt Cindy would be on the back patio smoking.
That's crazy. Hold on. Let me turn this down.
Wasn't allowed to smoke in the house, and he would be out there watering, and he would see, oh, where I see smoke, I see fire. Gotta put out the fire, and he would hose my aunt down with the hose. He did.
Oh no, he's wildin'.
To Laura, his wife.
At one point in a bout of rage, he even threw out Cynthia's late husband's ashes. But despite all this, the family put up with Jawad's actions until
her ex-husband's ashes.
One day, everything took a horrifying turn for the worst. Cynthia had purchased a revolver from a local munitions store. All she needed now was the trigger, and it wouldn't take long for one to appear. On her 62nd birthday, before heading out to her granddaughter's spelling bee, Jawad said something that filled her with rage.
You can't go like that because it looks like you're ghetto in this.
Just a few minutes later,
there's no way. Now, before I blow a gasket and I you know, I go crazy. Let me just get this right. There is no way. There is no way that you killed her because you said you look ghetto. You know how many people say I look ghetto? I look stupid. I look poor. Look at my jacket. There's a hole in it. There's no way you killed her because the way he talked to you. There's no way.
5 gunshots would be heard echoing across the neighborhood. Then 5 more, and 5 more again.
Yo!
Jawad's body was found later sprawled across the kitchen floor, covered from head to toe in 12 bullet holes. Meanwhile,
12.
Cynthia...
12? She missed some? You missed 3 bullets? Weren't you like right next to him? That's still crazy, though. That's still crazy. This is still crazy.
had traveled to a nearby Denny's to order breakfast. And then went to casually celebrate her birthday at a casino, completely unfazed by the horrific acts that she just
he wasn't lying. You look crazy though in that fit. That's a terrible fit.
Jawad, it wouldn't take long for police to land on Cynthia as a leading suspect, and they picked her up at a coffee shop just hours after the murder. But who would suspect a sweet old grandma had just killed her own daughter's husband? Cynthia knew that in custody, all she'd have to do was spin a couple lies, put on an act, and by all accounts...
But the crazy part, he wasn't lying. This is a L fit. This is a terrible fit. The stills aren't even that good. This is a terrible fit.
She'd be set free.
Well, unfortunately, Laura's husband has passed away.
Huh?
We're gonna ask you some questions. We're gonna ask you some questions because
Yo!
we're trying to figure out what happened today, okay?
All right.
Likely realizing that she wasn't going to be
Yo!
winning any awards, it wouldn't be long before she dropped the act and her tears turned to disdain.
What did you think of him? Okay, and why do you say that?
That's the big thumbs down. You didn't like it.
Eventually, Cynthia remembered how to speak and told detectives about the abuse that her family had endured because of Jawad, recounting the times that he would spray his family with water, verbally attack his kids, and even choke his wife. So while detectives
Yo,
were
he
now
was
aware
choking
that
his wife. That
Cynthia
is
wasn't
crazy,
the biggest
bruh.
fan of Jawad, they didn't expect what would happen next.
Did anybody try to stop him?
Can't stop him.
It sounds like somebody had to stop him, or
I did. I did.
So you tell me, nobody in the house could stop him. Even if y'all jumped him, like it was just done. No one could stop, bro. He did not look like he was like big. Rest in peace. But he did not look like he was big. He looked like he could be stopped by somebody. Or were y'all just scared? That's a different story. But I mean, like, bro, someone could stop him, bro. You do not have to kill the man.
I
That
was
is crazy.
guilty.
okay. Somebody had to stop him.
I did.
Okay, it's okay.
Is he dead?
You tell me.
Gotta be dead.
I think he's dead.
I hope so.
Cynthia's near
Yo.
instant admission of guilt was followed almost immediately by a chilling recount of the gruesome event.
You left your gun from your purse, and then what happened?
Went and shot him. Wasn't enough.
After she fired all 5 shots out of that revolver, she chose to go all the way to her car and reload 5 more rounds into her gun. She walked back into the backyard and found the victim bleeding and crawling, trying to get away. And at that time, she pumped 5 more shots into his body. She still wasn't done. She still chose to go to her car, load 5 more rounds. She pulled out that revolver and fired 5 more shots until the victim was finally dead.
It was also later revealed that just a few weeks before the event, Cynthia had traveled to a local gun range to take shooting lessons with the same gun she purchased to kill Jawad. Another obvious sign that the murder was planned and premeditated. But premeditated murders are usually done in a state of pure rage where the killer is adamant that their victim must be dead by the end. Very rarely are they done with this level of nonchalance.
Did you check to see if he was dead?
I didn't care.
And it seemed as though
Yo,
she truly
bro.
didn't care. As
Yo.
of course, after the murder, she went out
She's
to enjoy her
crazy.
birthday with breakfast, gambling, and coffee. Cynthia also showed no
L birthday, L fit, L Kane, L Cynthia, bro. Simple. Just L Cynthia. Cynthia, you're an L. Let me be honest with you, you're an L.
remorse whatsoever when she asked if she even felt bad for what she did.
You don't feel bad about it?
No.
Would you do it again?
Yes. Is he dead?
He's dead, man.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh boy, oh boy.
After less than
L grandma, bro. L human. Like, bro, why she?
Oh bye, oh bye, oh bye.
Like, bro, how you gonna sit there and celebrate doing the emote, doing the dances? Like, you just killed a whole other human.
Thank you. Oh boy, oh boy.
After less than 10 minutes of
Look
interrogation
at her, look at her arm, look at her wings.
from Cynthia's denial through to her complete admission and celebration
She's
of Jawad's
crazy.
murder, detectives decided it was time to conclude the
The detective's like, you're going to jail. You're done.
investigation.
You're done.
Cynthia's family was let in to say their final goodbyes, and it was here that they truly realized they were living in a nightmare that nobody could ever hope to experience.
Oh, God. I wanted to.
Hell no.
Through Laura's shrill and uncontrollable agony, Cynthia sits there, nothing but pleased with what she's done, a cold-blooded, unremorseful killer granny. And while her granddaughter was asked to come say goodbye for the final time, Cynthia was shown the true scale of the havoc she'd wreaked on this family as she refused to even enter the room.
Oh, honey.
Bro.
Kiss me.
No, you killed my dad.
This
Yo. Like, when she said that shit hit me in my heart, bro. Yo.
This notion of Cynthia being this cold-blooded killer granny was enforced further by the reply she gave when the detective advised her to pray to a higher power that she would be treated well through the justice system.
Whoever you pray to, you make sure that
I don't pray to anybody.
call us a higher power.
I prayed today.
Okay.
First time ever prayed.
What'd you pray for?
Hope he died.
Oh boy.
3
No,
years after
bro.
the shooting of Jawad Eustaquio, the trial of Cynthia Sidibaka
Like, look at her. She looks like a murderer. She looks like she'll probably poison your pie. Like, she looks like she'll probably put poison in the cookies. Like, she looks like a murderer. This is a murderer on her hands. Like,
began.
Did you pray
While it was
today? Did you
admittedly
pray
obvious
today?
that Cynthia had indeed killed Jawad, the main questions the trial aimed to explore were, was the murder premeditated?
Yes!
And was it justifiable? The case
Hell
against premeditation
no!
was fairly easy to debunk. Remember, Cynthia had bought the gun used in the murder just a few weeks
she went training.
was fairly easy to debunk. Remember, Cynthia had bought the gun used in the murder just a few weeks before, and she'd even visited a shooting range to hone her skills to make sure the kill was carried out swiftly.
This
It
is
also didn't
crazy.
help that in this interrogation, Cynthia had said this.
13 years I wanted to go get him. I'm devastated.
But the idea of the homicide being justifiable was slightly harder to argue with. Cynthia had claims that Jawad was an abuser, both verbally and physically.
Like, look at this nigga, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. He did not need to die. Like you could at least, like, you know, left. You could have left. You could have tried to beat him up. You could have got somebody to beat him up. Like, he did not need to die. That's crazy.
In fact, the defense even had Jawad's wife Laura on their side. She attempted to argue that he indeed was abusive and that it could be excused that in an act of passion or rage, Cynthia had discharged the weapon to protect her family from this man that was supposedly destroying it from the inside out. But of course, the extraordinary interrogation tape was once again cited to dismantle the case. And
Like,
a few
look at her
weeks
arm
later,
flap.
a decision was made.
And fix the degree thereof as murder in the first degree.
This is a tragedy. I love my mom. I love Jawad. There's no win here. Not for anyone. It's just complete sadness.
Cynthia Sidibaka was sentenced to 50 years in prison.
Oh, she's done. You might as well said life. I'll be honest. I'll be honest. How a paralyzed grandma would be able to do that, bro? I don't know. Hatred, bro. Hate is the best motivator, bro. Hate is the biggest motivator, bro. You hate somebody, you can, bro. They get it done. They don't matter, bro. They gave her 50 years. You might as well say life. She's done for it.
At 65 years old, that meant she'd be living the rest of her life behind bars and forced to live with the weight of her actions resting on her shoulders until the day she dies.
She's done for. Hey, if you like the video, if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, bro. Put it down in the comments if you want to comment, bro. Put it down in the comment. Would you forgive over time? Would you forgive your grandma for killing your dad? Put that in the comments. Is yes or no? Me personally, no. I'm sorry. If my grandma killed my dad, I promise you, I'm never getting over that. You're done. You're done. If we're not family, you're just a relative. With that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. DNS Frail. Peace.